Gentlemen, Bryce Schramm.
Oh!
Making his New York City debut.
Move your case over there. I'm reading myself. Front row seat.
The left-handed wonder.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Here goes nothing. You could do it.
Part of what it should have been and fix them. Even though the results may be the same. I'm sorry for the way that I've been acting towards you lately. Just know that I cared about you and I want you to be happy. Next one should be a little bit more up-tempo. It's gone. Still have the jitters. Another slow one. This one's probably one of the slowest ones of the night. Three. I'm gonna play either 3 or 4 more, if that's okay. This next one should be interesting because normally I have it like 2 octaves down, so we'll see how the vocals go on this one. This last one is one that's, well, these all basically works in progress, but this one I came up with like a week ago, so we'll see how it goes.
Kid's stuff.
Yeah.
Drop a few bucks in the tip bucket.
All right. And now the woman responsible for Bryce Schramm, Tiffany.
So it's you.
It's my
Burbank.
fault. Woohoo!
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, everyone.
So I was so inspired by New York that I wrote an entire book of New York poems. So I'm only going to read a few of them. There's 108 pages. So this first one's called Welcome Home. The pilot comes on the speaker and says, in just a few moments, you will be able to see Manhattan on the right side of the plane. For those of you on the left, maybe next time get a seat on the right. I didn't pick which side of the plane I was seated on, just took the cheapest option, as a flight doesn't matter as much as just getting there. Even from high above the concrete streets, my city calls to me. I see the people on the other side of the plane trying to catch the view, wishing they could see how beautiful the city looks just below the clouds. New York is the same but different as it stands, its arms wide open to welcome me home once again. I nod as the city winks, and we both know I will once again leave here changed. So the title of the book is Meet Me Where I Left You, and I wrote a series of poems that were called Meet Me Where I Left You. So this is my Meet Me Where I Left You poem for New York. Meet me as fall has just started to change the leaves in Central Park, where the green transforms to orange and yellow as the air is crisp in the morning, warm in the afternoon, and chilly at night. Meet me as I welcome Clay to bask in your ambiance, where he and I grow in our love for one another, back at my brother's place in Woodside, where I first envisioned the life I would make in this city. Meet me on your streets, where I let my feet soak up your grime and let your museums feed my artistic desires, where I spend time with my family eating Korean barbecue and Flushings and pierogies in Greenpoint. Meet me as I take a ride from Roosevelt Island to Manhattan, making a brief stop at the Museum of Sex, at the rooftop bar where my sister and I sit, laugh, and drink overpriced cocktails. Meet me and my brother on your street corners, where we eat hot dogs from street vendors before attending Shabbat service, where I take in all the rituals of the Jewish tradition. Meet me as I travel down 30th Avenue, where I stop for cannolis and chocolate-covered strawberries, in which Logan and Lucas devour the Italian treats, as Lily enjoys a giant strawberry. Meet me where I plan to make my life as I fall deeper in love with you, as you restore any brokenness that my heart still clings to, where I pursue fantasies and live without regret. Meet me back in the moment that love finally found the space New York opened in my heart. And this is the last one I'll read. It's the last poem in the book. It was called I Was Loved. I dreamt last night that I was loved, far beyond anything tangible. Last night I dreamt so hard as if I could carry it through to waking. As my eyes open, I try to keep them shut, keep them in that moment before I feel the rush of loneliness that always shows up unwelcomed at my door. Last night I dreamt that you were beside me after we made love in sweet rhythmic response to our heartbeats. My hand drifts over to feel flat, cold sheets. No trace that you have ever been there or ever will be. Last night I slept in Astoria, woke to the bright sun of a New York fall morning. Last night I dreamt of New York as I reached over to feel the skin of a new lover, feel his platinum wedding band, and realize he has always been my dream, the one my mind was unable to realize in a conscious state. Last night I dreamt I was loved, and I was. Thank you.
Quit.